welcome to Dharmajazz. My name is Steve. I like to help people make better music. So it's good to be back to posting. Grand mal seizures, no fun. 2.5 years into it, into the recovery, and I don't know, I'm bouncing back. Anyway, glad to be here. When we're digging into jazz, especially if you're new, it can seem a little esoteric, kind of like super complicated. And you know what? Sometimes it can be. But we got to get started somewhere. So I wanted to do kind of an introduction to these rootless chord shapes in the left hand and a very common, this kind of meat and potatoes chord progression in the traditional jazz vocabulary. This is the turnaround, the 2-5-1 turnaround. 2 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord. 2 chord is G minor 7, 5 chord is C7, 1 chord is F major 7. Now, in the heat of the battle, that's just not practical. It's not musical. It's jumping around too much. So we're going to use some chord tone substitutions and inversions to keep things more closely together. It gives us more what's called voice leading, cleaner voice leading. It's more practical. Less leaping around. Okay, so the 2 chord in the key of F is G minor. We're going to add a color tone, the 9th. And we'll see how that works. So here's G minor 7, root, flat 3, 5, flat 7, 9 on top. We're going to move this root down low. Okay, that's usable. But for this demonstration, we're going to use an inversion of this shape, this major 7th chord shape, B flat major 7, off of the flat 3 of G, and we're going to put it in inversion. So that means we're going to use second inversion. So this F is the 5th of this shape. It's going to go on the bottom. Alrighty. Flat 7, 2, or 9, flat 3, 5. Now the 5 chord is C7. So we can do this, which is, all right, no. So let's put that in inversion. That's a little corny because we've got the root up there. Let's get rid of that and sub 9 for 1. And let's get rid of the 5th because it's just too strong in the overtone series relative to our bass. I'll show you what I mean. The first overtone in the series is the octave. The second one is the 5th. So that picks up a lot of energy already from this root. And I can demonstrate by holding down, releasing the damper from this note, and just striking the root. You hear that? It's present in this note. It's there already. So I don't need to play it. It's just clutter. So rather than play, I'm going to sub 9 for 1. I'm going to get rid of the 5th because it's already here. Now just by itself, you're like, oh, that might be a little thin. But as soon as we add this low root, it's full, it's sufficient. And then we're going to go to the 1 chord. So again, we're going to use F major 9. So it's the 7th plus the 9. So if we play the top 4 notes together, move this root down an octave, and now that doesn't give us very good voice leading. If we've already gone from, doesn't quite work. So this is a root position shape. Let's use a second inversion shape. But let's put it down here closer to our other chords. Right? 9 for 1 sub. It's the second inversion shape of this, not this. Second inversion of A minor. A minor 7. A minor 7 over F. So this gives us a more pleasant voice leading combination of these chord shapes in sequence relative to our 2-5-1 harmonic progression. So that gives us, in the key of F, it gives us this. Very usable. As we get going, we might want to add some passing tones for some color. And so on. But this will just get us started with some usable chord voicings. Alrighty? So now, if we move that up the keyboard, so we're in the key of D flat, it starts getting a little thinner up here. So let's look at another option, another chord shape combination. So let's say we're doing a 2-5-1 in the key of B flat. That's a fourth away from F. We're going to use a similar concept here, only instead of putting this top structure in inversion, we're going to leave it in root position shape. So a minor 7th chord, as we discovered with G minor, can be, there's our root, flat 3, 5, flat 7, 9 on top. We're just going to move the bass down. We're just going to leave it there. This is a root position major 7th chord shape based off of flat 3. Now, for the 5 chord, C7, we could think this, all right, just no. We could try this, here's an inversion. All right, well, let's lose the root. Okay, but that 5th, again, it's so strong relative to the C, or to the F, excuse me. Right? You can hear it ringing. Ah. Let's do our sub. This time, we're going to sub 6 for 5. And this time, I want to leave out the 9 here. You could leave it in, sure, but just for the heck of it, I'm just going to leave it out. Right, so this gives us a 5 chord in the key of B flat, which is F7, or with this 6 for 5 sub above the octave, we call this 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so here's a slightly new shape. Let's go to a quartal shape. So this is going to be our B flat chord. So we've got major 3rd, 6 for 5 sub, 9 for 1. There's no 7th in here. You could add it if you like. No problem with that. Let's just make it quartal for today. I'm just saying, just for today. Okay, so in the key of, so that gives us totally usable. In the key of F, in the key of B flat, we went, right? You see the economy of motion? Pretty groovy, all right? So I'm going to use the iReal Pro today to navigate through these turnarounds. And I'm going to bring in, well, let's just do it first with just the turnaround, okay? So this is at 120. put this in a different place. Right? Be inventive. Dig? You can be inventive with that. Let me check my... Yeah, I was practicing earlier and had the tempo increasing every repeat, so we won't do that. All right, now let's get used to using our right hand with this chord shape. We're going to keep it super simple. Trust me, this is going to be really valuable. I'm going to use the fifth of this key, and then I'm going to resolve to the tonic at the end. All right, so it's a 4-bar phrase. We're going to go 4 times through it. Very simple ideas in the right hand. Whoa, I got bored, right? You're going to get bored too. I'm going to end on the tonic. And the reason for this is I want to do this whole series, this whole sequence through the cycle of force. So that means the next time through this, I repeat this, we're going to go up of a key that's a fourth up. So the key of B flat. From F, it's the key of B flat. Okay, now in the key of B flat, I'm going to use our alternate chord shape combination. So this is C minor, our F13 shape, and our B flat 3-6-9 shape. Alrighty, so we wound up on in the key of F. Now this is going to be the starting note of our next key of B flat. And then when I finish that number of repetitions, we're going to go to the tonic of B flat. Up a fourth from B flat is the key of E flat, so I'm going to use my other, the initial chord shape combination, and that's 5 of our new tonic. Okay? All right, so let's put this all together in a sequence. I'm going to put my repeats in this progression on 13 repeats. So that's when we'll do all 12 keys, plus it's going to take me back home. Okay? Fingers crossed, all right? Let's see if we get through this, all righty? Oh, by the way, before you get going like in the whole 12 cycle thing, you might just take a minute to make sure you got all the keys worked out so that you don't have to start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. So our first key is F. Next key is B flat. Next key is E flat. Next key is A flat. Then D flat, right? Then D flat. 2 chord of D flat is E flat minor. Next key is F sharp or G flat. So next key is, I'm going to move this up here so I can see what I'm doing. It'll help me. Minor 5. Now we're in the key of B. Alrighty. Key of E. Key of A. Key of D. How about here? we're starting to reach the lower end of the compass here. What if we put this voicing up here? Key of G, key of C. That was a different voicing, sorry. And we're back to the key of F. All right, so let's see if we can get through this. Sorry for all the start-stop. Let's get going. Here we go. 2-5-1 exercise, 13 repeats. So we go through all 12 keys, brings us back home to our starting point F. Tempo's 120. Thinking ahead, next key is B flat. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't set my transposition to fourths. So this is in the I Real Pro. I'm setting my transposition function here to perfect fourths. That's accessed by this little mortar board here. If you're not already familiar with that. This button right here. So I set my transposition to fourths. Apologies for the jumble. My get out of jail free card for all this stuff is seizure recovery, okay? Here we go. Thinking ahead, next key is E flat. Next key is A flat. Next key is D flat. Next key is G flat. Next key is B. Of B, right? Next key is E. Next key is A. Next key is D. I'm thinking ahead. Here we go. Okay, doke. So I could have gone back and edited and retake and cut everything together and made it all look perfect, like I never make mistakes and stuff. Man, when we're practicing, we're going to fumble. We're going to jumble it up. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get frustrated. If I get tangled up, say I'm working out some funky new idea, right? If I get tangled up in another key, I'll just stop. Isolate that one key, work it out super slow, get your fingering, your voice leaning together, and then plug it back into this sequence, right? So we're going to fumble as we practice. That's why we practice, man. The thing is, when we're practicing, we want to go back and you want to, find a place to stop deliberately, and then go back and polish up that area where we fumbled. In the heat of the battle, you got to get used to just going forward no matter what, because the band's not going to, you're in the middle of the tune, right? And the band's not going to stop and say, hey, let's go back and fix that turnaround, right? The audience isn't, you know what I'm saying? You got to get used to just going on no matter what. So I just went on no matter what. And plus, this is my first post in a while. I just got to get this done in the box. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. This is Dharmajazz. I'm a real human. None of this is AI. Okay? And I'm grateful to be back to work. I'm looking forward to helping you in your jazz exploration journey. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'll always get back to you. And again, appreciate you watching. Check out my website, dharmajazz.com, for more information about lessons and other tools. Whew. Seizure's no joke, but yay, Medicare. Okay, bye-bye for now.